Hello. Hello. Welcome to Com 208 Improv, and it basically has been very improvisational so far. What we're going to do today is we're going to try and get you started on creating a WordPress site, which is where you're going to be posting pretty much everything for this class, all your writing, all your discussion, comments, news comments each week. You're going to be posting to a WordPress site or to your blog. So you will need to know how to create a blog. So that's where we're going to start today. To do that, where you need to go, let's start with the syllabus. First of all, there's a couple of links here that here it says start a blog. That's not where you want to go necessarily. That is a place that could help you later on in the semester when you're trying to learn how to upload some of the other kinds of information like photos, video, and things. So don't worry about that site just yet. You'll be able to see my WordPress site here momentarily. I'll take you there just to use that as an example. But where you want to start for this class and for creating your blog is Morningside's WordPress page. For you, I already have a number of WordPress sites created. And so what's going to happen, you're going to want to go to the login, and basically you use your Morningside email address to log in. Right here, that would be like ABC123, whatever that is. And then your password. What you will get is probably something a little bit different. Go back here. So what I'm going to try to do is sign up for a second blog, which again, this might in some ways create what you want to do here. So I'm going to give myself, that looks kind of ugly, so we'll try that. And we got to give it a site title. So try practice blog 7 to see if that one works. And then just right here, click create site. Okay, so I screwed up again. There we go. I got to take that out, and let's try creating the site. All right, so it says practice blog 7 is mine. Again, I'm not sure how much of this you're going to get, but because you probably aren't going to have a WordPress site. But let's click on that. All right, so once you've made your site, you should have something that looks like this. This is basically the generic default template that you get for a Morningside WordPress site. So we're going to work on this. We'll start here. Well, first of all, let's go to up here. It says practice blog. There's a couple of different things up here, but let's go to the dashboard. All right. So the first couple things I'm going to have you do is I'm going to try and have you personalize your WordPress site. And you do that here on the dashboard. First of all, let's do the customize. So what you want to do when you customize is you give your site a name. As I said, what your default site title is going to be is something like Jones blog or Steve Jones blog or something like that. I want you to make it yours. So you do that here. Let's say all right, so that's now going to be my title. And on some templates, again, we'll get to the templates and stuff in a second here, but some of them allow for a second line. So let's just go. I don't know, be happy. We'll call it that for right now. All right, so publish up there at the top, it is now. That's basically the publish is kind of like your saved button. So let's go back, close this. And I'm sorry if I'm hitting some of this stuff a little bit fast, but because this is a recording, you can go back and replay and see what you've done. All right, so if you want to visit your site and see what it looks like, it now looks like this. As I said, I've given it a title, Full Science Practice Blog, and this is my site, Be Happy, is my underline. All right, so the first thing I want you to do when you create your site is to make it yours. All right, the other way to make it yours, go back to Dashboard and to Appearance, and we'll go to Themes. All right, so these are all the various themes that you have to choose from other than that default theme that you have. Real briefly, this is my website. I kind of like it. I like the colors. One of the other things I like is that I can customize it a little bit. And one of the customized, oh, and you can see up here, From the Big Chair is my site title, and Crap My Professor Says is my underline. What I like about this is I have some variety of here of what I can customize to make it mine. One of the things I can do, and not every template will do this for you, but one of the things I can do is I can change these pictures, or I can put a picture in there. You might notice every time I reload the page, I get a different picture. I have about 8 or 9 of these that I can go through, and every time I open the site, it will give me and give you, once you visit, it'll give you a different look. All right, I like that. I like to be able to customize, and I like being able to show my pictures. All right, so going back to the managing themes thing, you have a variety of themes that you can choose from. What was mine? Mine was Glorious something. I don't know. It's down here somewhere. But again, I want to. What I'll do is I'll show you a couple of these. One thing to be aware of: stay away from these ones, the big themes, and I'm not sure exactly how you're going to know which ones they are, but if they have child in the title, stay away from those. A couple of years ago, when we were setting up the Collegian Reporter website, we needed some fairly robust, complex templates, and so we bought a bunch of these, which, by the way, we don't use anymore, and some of these don't even work anymore. But stay away from the ones that say, you know, again, allure theme, agent theme, anything that has child in it. So that would be another one. Again, it has child in there, child. Stay away from those just because they're way more than what you're going to need at this point. So let's see, what's a good one? I would also stay away from the ones that are reversed, where you have white type on black. Personally, I don't like those. I don't like reading them. They make my eyes tired. So let's see this one. Let's try this one. So let's do a live preview here. This is what it would look like, and you notice one of the things that you want to be aware of is you can pick a theme now, and in a couple weeks after you've posted a bunch of things, if you decide that you want to change your theme, you can do that, and everything will be saved. Everything. So you noticed I already saved the practice blog thing. It's not going to go away if I change my theme. It's going to stay there. Personally, I don't like this one just because it's too colorful. If you like colors and if you like lots of bright colors, this one is for you. Let's go back. How do I go back? All right, so go back this way. Oh, there's Blue Zinfandel. This is kind of interesting. That takes me through one at a time. Some people have used this one. It's kind of fun. I think you can change those photos. I'm not quite sure. Again, too big. Citrus Island, I am not familiar with. That's new. City News is the one we use for the CR Now, so don't use that one, please. Classic, Clean and Tidy. Let's try this one just real briefly because a lot of people use this one, and I'm going to hit activate this time. And what that does is it basically now, when I go back to my dashboard, when I go back to my site, it is now in that format. Okay. So again, one of the things, again, I like this site. It's simple. The colors are nice. Not a lot of customizability with this one. All right, so that's your first step. That completes sort of your first step. You've made a blog. You've picked a template. The other thing that I want you to do early on is I want you to post a picture of yourself. And so the way you do that is every template comes with what's called a sample page. All right. And in doing a blog, you can do a couple different things. You can make a blog post and you can make a page. Let me go back here to my site real quickly. All of these are basically blog posts, and you'll notice I don't write a whole lot. I just basically do pictures. And you might also notice that I haven't done much in the last, this was from, is that from spring? No, that was from last year. So I don't do these a whole lot, December 4th. A couple other things of why I like this site. First of all, it has the login and metadata right here where I can log in from the opening page. All right, so when I was talking about pages, this is a page right here. These are blog posts, and this is a page. All right, so, and again, every template will list your pages in a different place. I think this is fairly convenient. When I make a page, it adds it up here. All right, so this is your sample page. Like I said, every page will come with this, and let's edit this page, okay? All right, sample page. So what I want you to do is I want you to make an About Me page. So what the first thing you need to do is change this to About Me, all right? Then delete all this stuff, maybe. All right, how do I should be able to get rid of all that. There we go. Get rid of all that. All right, so here's your About Me with an exclamation point. Then you start writing, I am a freshman at Morningside College, blah, blah. All right, so I want you to write something about yourself here. You know, what your hobbies are, what your major is, what you want out of this class. Put all that information there in an About Me page. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to post a picture of yourself. And so you click on this plus sign here that says add block, and then add an image. All right, so there's a couple different ways to do this. You can upload a picture, which goes to your desktop, and you can find find a picture of yourself. I'll do that. And let's see, where do I have pictures of myself? Pictures of myself. Let's do that one. All right. Ooh, way too big. All right, so there are ways of changing the size of that. And again, you might notice I'm going through some of this stuff very quickly. We will be doing this in class, possibly, and you can watch this over and over again and kind of stop and pause and get some stuff. But I've now uploaded a picture of myself, and I can also move this. I'm going to move that above this. So there you go. I have an About Me page, and I am a freshman at Morningside College. And so I will update that. I can preview it. And there's what my page looks like. And you might notice the one that's where it said sample page, it now says About Me. And if you make another page, it will show up right next to it. That's pretty much it. We'll stop with that. That's pretty much what I want you to do for the first week for creating your WordPress site. So there we go. Enjoy.